Welcome to week 8, class. Hope you had a good week last week and have got off to a good start this week. Excuse me, I've gotten a bit of a cold, but thank you very much for your midterm evaluations. I really appreciate the feedback as I am trying to learn and look for ways that I can improve and do a better job. I really do appreciate the feedback. I'm sorry for half of you that had the issue with the password. I don't know what happened. They were aware that there was a problem and were told that it was fixed. So anyway, glad we got it figured out, and thank you for being understanding. The pension spreadsheets as a whole looked very good. Very good. Probably the best spreadsheet we've had yet. You're doing a really good job. You're taking your answers and your thoughts and taking it to another level. And I appreciate that I could, from more and more of you, see much more genuine thought, research, that you were educated on what you were describing, sharing in your answers. And we'll continue to keep that up because I'm going to continue grading, making sure that you're not just winging it and hoping, that I'm not gonna be that difficult on the grading. So I'm going to be doing things different there. Glad that you have a good understanding of pensions. A lot of you may not and probably won't ever even be offered a pension. It's good to understand what they are, and those that will seek those out, it will be helpful to have that education, that foundation of what a pension is. This week, our topic is on investment objectives. The key thing we need to understand is this area right here. The investor's objectives will govern the investment strategy. The investor's objective will govern the investment strategy. So objective governs strategy. Remember that. Gives you a couple examples on the spreadsheet. First one is growth. Growth, that it's going to be long-term growth. That we are over just under 30 years away from retirement, and when we are needing the money, that we've broken it down. You'll break it down in this area here. It's going to equal 100%. So in this scenario, it's 65% of their total investment or assets. Total dollar goes $3 million. Capital preservation, that's another fancy word for safety. You're not wanting to risk it because you need it for this, for your down payment of your house in 4 years, and that is $25,000 is what you're needing. So that would be 10% of the cost of the home, not 10% of all of your assets, just 10% of your goal. This is 65% of your retirement, okay? So, a couple other examples to use in this scenario. We talked about growth. Income, could be current income, could be future income. So with income, if you need it now, some of the options if you wanted to invest in the market could be dividends, a stock with dividends, or investing in bonds that are going to be giving a monthly check for the interest that the bond is paying out. If you did not want to be in the market, because you do not have to, real estate, apartments, houses for rent could be an awesome example for income. Preservation, you could look at capital preservation here. Safety. look at capital appreciation. You want to be putting your money in something that is gonna keep your capital increasing and moving forward. Real estate is another example that you could use for capital appreciation. One that isn't used a lot but is used is trading and speculation. This is used when there are investors that are looking for cutting edge or very high risk investment options that also come along with very high risk for losing all or a substantial amount of your investment. The other thing is you can use a combination. One of your objectives could be growth and income. I want growth, so stocks can provide the growth and the dividends could provide the income. Real estate again. The house, the structure itself has opportunity to increase in value, and the monthly rent payment or rent check could provide the income. So those are some of the things that you can use, some examples for here. You can get 6, be creative, and yes, I do want to see 6. Key down here, the question, how often will you review your investment objectives? How often will you modify them? Insert your answer here. I've highlighted this. This is what I put in. Please make sure your answers show genuine thought and research, that you actually know what you're talking about, that you have a grasp on the subject. And it'll be good. I think this is awesome. This spreadsheet is really good to get an understanding. Do some research on the purpose, significance of investment objectives. Some of your reading is going to have that as well. A lot of these objectives, sometimes in the financial world, we use fancier words that have a much simpler definition with words that we use more often. If you've got any questions, concerns, please reach out to me and I'll help you. So thanks again. I appreciate all your help. Let's have a great week. Thanks.